What's up, everybody? How we doing? We're just golfing and chilling. Give me a minute here to get this started up. Oh, you know what I did not put? I did not put the recording date down here. Oh yeah, I did. I don't have a drink or nothing, dude. I just did this blindly, I guess. Here we go. Let's go. We're golfing. Oh, hey, thank you.
That's some good golf right there.
Is that some good golf right there?
This is his second shot.
My second shot. Ugh. My next option. We'll go right there. Much backspin on it? We'll be alright. Maybe not.
This one is from at least 30 feet out.
Yeah, it is. Alright, left a little bit. Is it gonna come back? Let's see. Holy shit, it's gonna travel for days. We'll just go right there.
Put a good stroke on this one. Has it got enough pace?
Get in the hole,
my.
baby.
Why not take another look at that effort?
I don't want to replay.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
Yeah, put them down, baby. Oh, Tom Kim plus 16. Damn, he sucks.
The 14th is a par 4.
Decisions to be made. Do you take driver and try and fit it around that fairway bunker, or do you take 3-wood and lay it back of it? If you take driver out, you're going to have such an easier second shot. 3-wood, a much longer shot, but there is room to bounce this golf ball into the screen, not as severe on the edges as others.
That was wonderfully done. Taking on this approach now from a pretty similar spot.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
We're gonna put it right there. Right there.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
It's okay, I'll roll back.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way. Scorecard filled
This is
with
supposed to be
threes
my
over
rival.
Hurts. Good putt to make this.
Right here.
He's read a lot of break from the right here.
Oof.
Ooh.
He sucks. He sucks.
Not a bad effort right there
That's
for
a rival.
long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Notice
This
how
putt is
I
breaking right to left.
aim before I do my putt preview. Just so you guys know.
Nice stroke. And that's for birdie. Well holed. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Well, let's get amongst this 15th hole.
This green is so difficult. It sits above you just enough, and it doesn't look like there's anything there. You're hitting to a wall right in front of you, and all you can see is the golf ball disappearing in every direction other than right in the middle of this green. This is visually probably one of the difficult shots on this course.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah,
He's
right
got
about
just
there.
over 16 feet here.
That's in.
Well done. And now that finds him in first place. Welcome to the par 4 16th hole. That should find the fairway. Playing from around 190 yards out. Going with the 5-iron here. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. Setting up here with a very long putt. An opportunity for a birdie here.
Straight putt. No, when I put it short like that.
And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. And he's maintained top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. This 17th hole is a par 3.
People talk about Payne Stewart's winning putt on the 18th hole back in 1999, but the swing that he made on 17 that year is the one that every player should envision when they stand on this tee box. It was beautiful. It was artwork. It was poetry in motion. It's
Nobody
how
cares,
you should
dude.
swing the golf club. This is the only image in my mind when I play this beautiful par 3.
Who the fucking
Opting
swing when
for
you're
the
talking,
6-iron.
dude?
Great looking shot, this. That was a beauty.
Nobody wants to see a replay. Oh, he chips it in from a bunker?
So after that effort, let's take a look
I
at
did
the
that
leaderboard.
earlier.
This putt right on 12 feet to the hole. And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, it's
This
a little
one's
faster.
going to gently meander from the left.
Oh, yeah, it is.
So close.
Oh. Nobody wants to see a fucking replay, dude.
And this one is for his par. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. All right, one more hole to go. The 18th.
The
Line
18th.
tee shot here for these players. That's the difficulty here. Just pick a spot in the distance and give her a whirl. From there, you actually have an opportunity on a flat-ish kind of green, not nearly as severe as some of the other ones on the golf course. Right-hand side will get a strong workout because that is the most severe. But if you miss it on the left-hand side, you never know. Finish in style with a birdie, why not?
This shot is about 140 yards out. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Not a bad play, that one. There's 17 feet remaining to the hole.
Are you serious?
It's got a chance. And that's a nice way for the round to end. Finishing up with a birdie.
I'm not burning in every hole. As you can see, I only went negative 15 today.
Yeah, that's another really impressive performance, building upon the advantage, and it looks like taking a big lead going into the final 2 days.
What an amazing performance.
Should be cut round.
Everything that this player's done has been absolutely spot on, flawless, if you like. Massive lead through 2 rounds, but lots of golf yet to be played.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.
Cool, I can put all that on my putter. Putting it on the putter. Upgrade. All right.
.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, are thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Time now for the 3rd round of the Daybreak Classic. It's set to begin. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam. Glad to have you back with us. And Rich, our featured player, is setting the pace. Has been a superb start to this tournament.
It's so fun. It's been amazing to watch. He's got such a huge lead, a colossal lead going in the final 36 holes. He almost wonders, is he thinking about the win yet, or is he able to kind of calm himself down before he goes out there today?
That's a big drive. And let's see what he can do here today. Great shot. Standing over his second shot. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Didn't that look good for a long time? 16 feet to the cup. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
This putt's going up the hill. I think it's going to turn left to right.
That's pretty tidy. And that's an opening hole par for this player.
Steady as she goes. Nice start.
Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
It's a big hole. You want to aim it at that waist area down the left-hand side. And from there, open up the angle for the second shot to a green that sits slightly above the fairway. And one of the features that we'll be talking about at Pinehurst, a green that has runoff areas in all 4 directions.
Second shot on the second. Oh, stop it. What a shot. This putt coming up is for birdie. Seems to be some sort of a mission he's on today.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
And we've arrived now at the third. It's a par 4.
A driver not required, just anything to put your tee shot in the fairway. Second shot will be shortish in length, but again, a green that has runoff areas in all kinds of directions. Still a good birdie opportunity.
That's nicely done. Well, Rich, this looks like a familiar spot for this player.
Yes, and let's hope it's not a similar results as yesterday.
Oh, well played. He hasn't managed to birdie this hole, this tournament. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've got it going right to left here.
What a disappointment. And that should secure the par on this one. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. He's currently sitting in first place. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
Your tee shot through a little bit of shoot there. Fairway cambers from left to right. Next shot straight back up the hill. You got a little bit of room out to the right-hand side that you can use to bank your golf ball off of and get it back on the green. This is a daunting prospect of a hole.
Second shot here on the 4th. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones. Right on 8 feet. Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Second shot here on the 5th.
Okay, aggressive play, going for it.
Oh, right by the hole. Big chance here. That's the hands of a surgeon.
That chip in for Eagle works 8 days a week in my book.
And it's worth taking another look at that one.
Perfect distance, perfectly judged, and look at that, straight in the hole.
And just checking back in with the standings, and he continues to lead this tournament. Here we have it, trying to feed off the eagle and build on that momentum here.
Again, runoff areas both left and right into some pretty deep bunkers. Finding the green in regulation is going to be key.
Going with the 5-wood. That was a bit of a miscue.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
Ooh.
What can I say? That was simply sensational from the bunker.
Big pass over coming up for this fella. Well, what about that, Rich? A great display of resilience.
Nicely done. Well fought hole right there. Bunkered off the tee, but makes that nice par save.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Second shot here on the 7th.
This one is going straight at it.
That goes down for an eagle.
Absolutely insane. I've never seen anything quite like this.
All I can say is that's how you golf.
This shot was absolutely perfect. Looks just as nice on the second viewing.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. We've arrived now on the 8th hole, the par 4.
Only the longest hitters are going to be able to find this green in 2, but if they want to keep it on this green, they're going to need a little bit of luck here because this green, no bunker surrounding it, but there are very few flat spots around it. If you want to make birdie, you better have a keen short game.
Atta boy, good shot. He's setting up for his second shot.
Straight at it.
A great shot here at the 8th and a chance for birdie.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
He sits in first position. Hole number 9 is a par 3.
Yes, you got deep bunkers both front and back, and the green tends to chase towards them. Anything out to the right-hand side into a little safe zone is what I would call it. That's the play.
Going with the 7.
10 out of 10 marks given.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
Can get caught out here. It's a short putt, but it's moving to the right fast.
All right, Rich, we've made the turn now into the final 9. What are your thoughts so far?
Well, after 9, so far, so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Already with multiple victories this season. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 20 feet from the cup.
John, have you got a good read on this one?
I think this one is pretty straight, but it might move a little bit to the left.
Looks pretty good.
This is going right at the hole. Oh, what a bonus. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here.
Your driver not really necessary off this hole. You just need to make sure you find the fairway. From there, you've got 2 bunkers on the left of the green protecting wayward shots and a 3rd back right. This is another solid hole.
Nicely done. Playing from around 150 yards here. The big old high draw. Impressive, isn't it? Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Oh, that was pummeled. Great drive. And just getting into the shot now from a very similar location to yesterday.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
That's a terrific shot and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the 12th. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Holding steady in first place after that one. The 13th hole is a par 4.
Another one of these par 4s where you got to find the fairway somehow, hit a fiddly little cut with a 3-wood or a driver. Again, second shot back up the hill to a green that is domed shape. You need to make sure that you leave it below the hole here if at all possible. This green gets scary fast.
Setting up for his 3rd shot.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
He's currently in first place. Let's begin the 14th.
Lay it back short of that fairway bunker with 3-wood or take it on with driver. If you take it on with driver, the second shot becomes much easier, and now a birdie opportunity really presents itself. Laying back with a 3-wood, find the center of the green, 2-putt, and get out of here.
From around 140 yards here.
Well, after watching that, Tom Kim's thinking to himself, I better up my game here.
Putting for birdie here. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Hole number 15 is a par 3.
Visually, probably the most challenging shot players will see all week long. There's just a wall of grass, and none of it is flat right in front of you. You don't see the flat portion of the green necessarily. You just see the runoff areas, and usually your golf ball is in one of those. This is so difficult from a visual perspective.
Well, this would be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
He's looking at 20 foot. This will be a good putt to hole.
That's just about 3 feet away. And that'll ensure he remains in first place. On the tee now, the par 4 16th. Left nothing in the tank on that one. That was pummeled. Taking aim from about 180 yards here. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. So lightning does strike twice?
That looked good the entire way, Luke. That shot was dialed in.
Yeah, this was a gift. Wasn't expecting this.
And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. Here we are at the 17th tee.
I cannot look at the 17th hole and not think about the shot that Payne Stewart hit in there back in 1999. It was just glorious. And when you stand on that tee on 17, that's the only image that you want to have. It's Payne Stewart swinging, balancing, finishing it. Oh, it was artistry at its best.
Opting for the 5-iron. And he's safely on the green with that shot. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole.
He's got this one for birdie.
And he's down there. You got a read?
You can be positive with this because it's up the hill and moving left to right.
This one's online. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. Currently in first position. Welcome to the par 4 18th.
Blind tee shot here for these players. That's the difficulty here. Just pick a spot in the distance and give her a whirl. Second shot up the hill slightly, but do not miss it too far right or you'll find a low area for your second. Anything missing up to the left-hand side could kick back onto the green. And dare I say, finished with a birdie.
Playing this shot from around 120 yards. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. Fairways and greens. Easy game, isn't it?
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
And another round safely in the books. Through 54 holes, this wonderful golf continues. Our leader in the clubhouse.
Always good to be out in first place. That means you can afford to make a mistake tomorrow, but you don't want to make too many of them with the chasing back lurking behind.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.
Alright, this is the last round of this tournament, and then I'm probably done golfing.
.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Let's find out who will win the Daybreak Classic. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam. Glad to have you back with us. Championship Sunday, Rich. It just has a special feel about it, doesn't it? And I can imagine for our featured player going into this round with the lead, they're extra excited, but they've got to overcome a very talented Canadian in Brooke Henderson.
Yes, he's got the lead and needs to keep things steady heading into this final round. Should be a great day of golf ahead of us, Luke.
Now to the first hole. He's been playing beautifully all tournament. Got quite a healthy advantage. Let's see if he gets the job done.
This is golf, Mick.
Oh, that is bombed. Okay, let's see if this one sets the tone for the round today.
No harm, no
That
foul
I'm
there
pretty
with
damn
that
good
shot.
at.
Well, you'd have to think this person's got a head full of confidence, Rich.
Rewind the stream a little bit and see a couple of the shots I just made.
Momentum. Obviously, the player's firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
Knocking it in from right here.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Outstanding shot. High quality. Putting for birdie.
This is the new PGA
That's
2K
impressive.
2-pack.
He just keeps extending his advantage over the field.
Smashing
I can't ever recalling making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So, yes, birdie on the first. Great job.
Teeing off on the par 4 second.
And I did.
It's a big
Hold on.
hole. You want to aim it at that waist area down the left-hand side. And from there, your second shot to a green that sits slightly above
Multiplier.
the
The reason it's custom is because I put putt preview back on. But I'm at above a pro difficulty. That is my driver. Alright, let's smash it. This is the last round of this tournament.
Time for the second shot.
Each tournament's 4 rounds of the same golf course.
Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Oh, that's a great shot. It sets up a wonderful birdie look here at the second. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
He'll like the look at where he's standing on this leaderboard.
The only reason I
don't
keep
give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round.
The reason I put
Next up is this 2-shot hole.
A driver not required.
Shut the fuck
Anything
up,
to
commentary.
put your tee shot in the fairway. Second shot will be shortish in length, but again, a green that has runoff areas in all kinds of directions. Still a good birdie opportunity.
The reason I put putt preview on is because you can't read greens like you can in real life on this.
Wonderfully played. And he's setting this one up from almost the same spot as yesterday on this hole.
Got some good vibes after yesterday. Trying to keep it up again today.
Oh, horrible.
Wild on approach there.
Airmailed the green with that approach.
Horrible shot. Get in the hole.
Just didn't drop. This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make.
This is all about momentum. It's a par save.
It's all about shutting your guys'
Henny,
damn
take us
mouths
through
so
the
I
break
can
on this putt.
left
This
to
putt's
right.
going to come in from the left side.
Don't mind the look of this.
Oh my
It's disappointing
God!
to settle for the bogey there. And this one will be for bogey.
You know, I didn't bogey anything until I had spectators.
Okay, so that one goes down, but unfortunately for the first bogey of the tournament.
Just one bogey, that's okay, but you don't want this to be becoming a habit.
Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
A little bit of a shoot type feeling that you have off this tee to a fairway that cambers left to right. Second shot straight back up the hill. You got a little bit of room on the right hand side that you can use to bank the ball back onto the green. It is a difficult prospect though.
Oh, that was pure. This is his second shot.
This one is all over it.
And he's safely on the green. 12 feet to the cup coming up.
Surely it's going to.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. And hole number 5 is a par 5.
Going and going and going.
Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Let's not think about what happened here yesterday with this next shot. It wasn't very good.
Going with less club. Let's see how this turns out.
That is a touch of class. Might it be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade.
That is definitely a confidence builder.
Time to tee off at the 6th.
Yeah, not too much to this one other than the fact that you've got a minuscule green here and you got a lot of runoff areas into both bunkers right and left. Difficult to find the surface in one. Par is going to be a good score.
We don't play safe golf.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Lining up this putt.
30 feet.
John, have you got a read on this one?
Pretty sure this is breaking pretty hard to the right.
Oof. If I miss this, I'm off the green. Get in there.
That'll be disappointing. We see that even in the pro ranks. It happens to the best of them. This one's heading on a pretty nice line, I feel. Gee, it's got some good speed about it. Yeah,
Oh
that's
my
one of those ones you're
God.
happy to walk after. Did everything but go down. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. We've arrived now at the 7th and the par 4.
Yes, dog leg from left to right. The longer the hitter, the more of that dog leg they will cut off, reducing the hole in size, which will be helpful because you get to go into this raised green with such a short iron.
We're going to the trees, baby.
Uh-oh, Henny, is that something that's going to hurt?
This is going to the pine straw. It's not too bad in there.
We hit some
That's
trees.
just not going to work for him.
Time for the second shot here at the 7th. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
A birdie putt awaits. And that's a great way to forget about that bogey on the last. Still in the lead now after that hole. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Only the longest hitters are going to be able to find this green in 2, but if they want to keep it on this green, they're going to need a little bit of luck here because this green, no bunkers surrounding it, but there are very few flat spots around it. If you want to make birdie, you better have a keen short game.
Time for the second shot at the 8th. This is beautiful to watch.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
This one's for birdie. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Yes, you got deep bunkers both front and back, and the green tends to chase towards them. Anything out to the right-hand side into a little safe zone is what I would call it. That's the play.
We don't play safe golf.
Going with the 6-iron here. Lovely effort that. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
This for a birdie.
Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole. And Rich, as our featured player, makes the turn. He seems to be doing everything right out there.
So impressive all week long. I gotta say, this player is on top of the golfing world at the moment.
Now this one looks to be heading down the runway. And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
It looks like he's thinking about going for the green here. Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Wow, that almost went in the hole. 13 feet to the cup. And he's down there. You got a read?
I've got it going left to right.
Tracking. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard.
That should have been an eagle.
And now that finds him in first place.
Hey guys, welcome in. Make sure you guys are smashing that like button for me, please.
Your driver not really necessary off this hole. You just need to make sure you find the fairway. From there, you've got 2 bunkers on the left of the green protecting wayward shots and a third back right. This is another solid hole.
That dog will hunt.
His second shot here. Opting for the 9-iron.
The perfect wind swing. Nice and easy.
This putt is of 9 feet.
It's basically straight.
And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. Welcome to the par 4 12th hole.
Could not be more perfect. Yeah, that was great wind management there.
Good look at a birdie here. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Another one of these par 4s where you got to find the fairway somehow, hit a fiddly little cut with a 3-wood or a driver. Again, second shot back up the hill to a green that is domed shape. You need to make sure that you leave it below the hole here if at all possible. This green gets scary fast.
Handy effort, that one. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Yes, and let's hope it's not a similar results as yesterday.
Quality shot, that one. 11 feet left to the hole.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I'm down here, I've done the read, and this is a left to righter.
Ooh, not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. And just checking back in with the standings, and he continues to lead this tournament. We've arrived at the par 4 14th hole.
Decisions to be made. Do you take driver and try and fit it around that fairway bunker, or you take 3-wood and lay it back of it? If you take driver out, you're going to have such an easier second shot. 3-wood, a much longer shot, but there is room to bounce this golf ball into the screen, not as severe on the edges as others.
Well, that's right out of the top drawer. A great shot from our leader.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. And he's done it. He's holed it, and that means he extends his lead. He sits in first position. Teeing off now on this par 3.
This green is so difficult. It sits above you just enough, and it doesn't look like there's anything there. You're hitting to a wall right in front of you, and all you can see is the golf ball disappearing in every direction other than right in the middle of this green. This is visually probably one of the difficult shots on this course.
Well, that looks to be drawing back nicely. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Well, that's a handy shot. An opportunity for a birdie here. And that's back-to-back birdies as we head down the stretch, Rich.
Yeah, seemingly an insurmountable lead with just 4 to play. Gotta like his position.
You've arrived at the 16th, a par 4. From around 220 yards.
Okay, it's hit its spot. It's tracking. Here we go. This could be a big moment.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. And he's holding steady in first place after that one. Well, here we go, Rich. We're at the penultimate hole, the 17th.
People talk about Payne Stewart's winning putt on the 18th hole back in 1999, but the swing that he made on 17 that year is the one that every player should envision when they stand on this tee box. It was beautiful. It was artwork. It was poetry in motion. It's how you should swing the golf club. This is the only image in my mind when I play this beautiful par 3.
This putt is about 10 feet from the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
And he's down there. You got a read?
This is such a tough read. It looks straight all the way, and then it will be right.
And a chance to ice the tournament here. Holding the lead, playing the last. Oh my, that was launched. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber. Wow. There's a lot of power in that one. Bombed. And taking aim from around 100 yards here.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
Oh, very nice indeed.
Tom Kim watched that one all the way. Great approach shot. This player is definitely upping the pressure in this rivalry.
And he can win the event here if he can hold this putt. And what a way to win it. Lovely putt.
3 on the season so far. This player is absolutely dominating right now. Great stuff.
This is impressive. To win out here on tour is a big deal, but to go back-to-back, Rich, how significant is that?
Impressive. Absolutely impressive. Winning breeds winning, but it also takes a lot out of you. So to contend again the week after winning, boy, I'd say this player is something special.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.
$35 bogeys? Damn. He crank up the next rivalry. I might have to do an interview. Let's get ready for the next tournament, right? It's impressive to close out a tournament with such a huge lead, but do you typically feel more at ease when you're trailing and need to catch up, or when you're in lead? Like today, catching up feels better. It's more fun being in lead. Is sometimes too much pressure. I'm not concerned about what the scoreboard says. I go out there to play my best game, no matter what. Look at that, almost 1,000. Stroke Saber Magazine. Your game presented some challenges today. Can you share your thoughts on what happened out there? I got unfocused. Was rushing. Bucks Eagle Eye News want. Let's see. With your quick rise to the top of the FedEx Cup, do you see any competition on the tour challenging your current position? Not really, but of course, a competition as well. But honestly, I need a moment to soak in this victory. Don't want to think about being kicked off for the #1 position anytime soon. Tiger Woods. I'm out golfing Tiger right now. Period.com. Out golfing. I am definitely out golfing Tiger Woods right now. I'm just chat. I'm just relaxing. We're just playing some golf. You know what I'm saying? I could go do some Warzone. shit. Some clothes. All right. What else we got? So the increase. Try as this just increases my followers, I take it. Okay, my question is are you gonna take over my current? I don't want to do that. Not leaving my sponsors. They signed me in the first place. I'm loyal to them. Hello, Nameless. You're currently leading the FedEx Cup standings, and we couldn't be more thrilled about it. In light of your recent success, we'd like to extend an invitation to an exclusive interview where we can explore your journey to the top. We can't wait to hear all about it. Yeah, we'll accept it. Congratulations on your phenomenal rise to the top of the FedEx Cup standings. What part of your game do you credit most for your recent success? It's all about the approach, baby. How do you plan to maintain your position at the top? Keep smashing golf balls like John Daly. Rip it and grip it. Grip it and rip it. Are my techniques? Just like to have fun out there, you know? How do you handle the pressure that comes with being number one? Well, I focus on one shot at a time. Try not to let the rankings pressure affect my game. Stay present. Yeah, that's gonna be my best one. And probably being, if you were not a professional golfer, what career would you pursue? Maybe develop something. Innovative tech solution. Finally, how would you describe the feeling of playing golf to someone who has never played before? Well, it's intense. Or each swing is a step, and the course is your partner. Sorry, guys. It's all part of the game. Oh shit, I'm muted. Sorry, guys. That's the last one there. Okay, let's go outfits. I hate notification dots. I got a sick ass hat though. I only wear it if it's legendary. And I'm doing it in the leather chaps. Like a new top? What new top? Oh, it's only epic. I need legendary gear, bro. I want to change his pants. Oh. Do we do that? Huh. Do. Hell no. We're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it golden. Keeping it golden around here. Ooh, we got some stuff in my golf bag. I gotta go through and click each one. Upgrade. Evolve that some bitch. My driver is now Sapphire. Alright, we are gonna definitely put some power on it. Oh. We don't have any of those. Damn it. Okay. Also, I want to come down here. What do I got on this ball? Plus 12 forgiveness. Oh yeah, putter. You know what? Let's put some stuff on the 3-wood. What can we put on this 3-wood? Oh, we can put some power on it. I want to put some on. I want to upgrade it, bro. What can I put on this? Some contact. There we go. Alright. Moving on up. Moving on up. My player progression. Let's go. 6 available points. Jesus, we win. Oh, let's go get these rewards first. Hold on. That'll give us a whole bunch more shit. Ooh, 2 of Bjark's mindset. Breach down. Core. Spin, fight, and forgiveness? Yeah, but we gotta level that up first. We'll work on that later, you know what I'm saying? We're good with what we got right now. We're making do. I know. I gotta get. Alright, next. On golf bag, we got all kinds of cool shit because we got a new golf ball. I need to work on one and just do it. I need a ball for spin, one for fly, one I can just absolutely smash it on a long course. I gotta figure out what the long courses are. And now we gotta go spin some points. Alright. What's our lowest attributes? Let's do 2 there, 2 there, 2 there. And 1 there. Alright. We got 36 available here. Holy shit. Okay. Done. And those 2 are the ones I'll work on next. And those 2. Alright. Let's get back out on this golf course, guys. Smack some more balls. I'm gonna go through the training, the multiple events, the tournament, all of it. We're going towards. We're trying to get 500,000 followers. We're ranked 91 overall. And we're gonna do the training. Always do the training. We'll just do the top one. I'm not in the match right now. This is just training for this event coming up. Oh, dirty. They want to do me dirty, you know. I'm gonna smash it right down the fairway, right there. I know this golf course. Where is this golf course? Where am I playing at in this next round? Hear that fucking bird laughing at me? Well, see, he's laughing at me now. Like, fuck this up. God damn, I'm putting from a mile. Call me an overachiever. I'm a ball collector. I collect balls. Balls. Oh! I only fuck with legendary though, dude. Those are only epic. It's just outfits. We'll deal with that after this. What the hell is this? Farmer Insurance open and play a few future holes at Torrey Pines Golf Course, South Course. Oh, I get like this. Oh, look. I'm all about practice, practice, practice. This looks like this is like Nintendo status, bro. All the beginner courses. Why did you not have to put up that? Yeah, we're gonna run off. This is practice. Why does it run off so hard to the left? I don't like that. Up, up, and away. The higher you hit it, the more it's affected by the wind. This is a nice one, a par 5, second eagle it. It sure the hell is.
Welcome everyone. It's time to get ready for the gripping season-long pursuit of the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. We're at one of golf's iconic venues, Torrey Pines, and our first round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open. It's about to begin. Hello all, I'm Luke Elvey. It's terrific to have your company as always here at 2K Sports. Alongside me in the booth is Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, following all the action. And Beamer, certainly set up for a stunner today at Torrey Pines South. What do you think these players face this week from the course?
They face a rude awakening. They haven't played too many golf courses yet this year, but they're going to run into Torrey Pines South, and you're going to figure out exactly how good a shape your golf game is in, because it's ruthless. And if you're not careful, you can go out there and shoot a big number in a hurry. It tests every facet of your game. This golf course is an absolute brute.
Let's catch up with play down on the opening hole. And before we get into all of today's drama, let's check in with Henny Koyak. And we're hearing word that there's a bit of a rivalry going between our featured player and Rose Zhang. How could they possibly see anything that's wrong with Rose Zhang?
Luke, I couldn't agree more. Not only is she a young superstar player, she has trophies for breakfast. I really don't think this was a good rivalry for our featured player to get into. Let's see.
Thanks for that, Henny. Looking forward to seeing how this rookie fares against Rose Zhang.
Back to golfing. This one that looked like it came from a Nintendo game.
Okay, ball's in the air. Let's see how this round plays out. This is his second shot. Good shot shape, this one. The fade ball flight.
Some nice calculations there with this wind.
7 feet to the cup.
A great birdie chance here.
He's currently tied for 7th here. Torrey Pines South has a wonderful short par 4 coming right here at the second.
Yeah, a nice little ease into the round, isn't it? Fairway metal off the tee, driver really not needed, but this green can get a little tricky with 3 distinct tiers on it. Find the right one, and you could be finding an early birdie.
Awesome stuff. Oh, that downslope has just added a ton to this drive.
Got all of that one, using all the power to try and take it deep under par.
Oh, loving seeing that aggressive play there, Luke. Great drive.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
A huge right to left swinger.
I'm just gonna go there and hope for the best.
Well, this looks pretty handy. Will it go in? Wow, what a putt.
Oh, mark that down in history, folks. Nobody's watching me golf anyways. It's cool. I'm just having golf.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
And that performance will now take him to 3 under par.
Moving on up the ranks.
There are so many stunning golf holes on this entire property. And this third, the par 3 downhill, certainly one of the elite holes on the course.
I like it when they move this tee box up and it's only a wedge, because when they make it a 5-iron or more, this thing gets really difficult. Firm green actually tilts away from you towards the ocean. This is a really difficult green to find.
Yeah, I should have seen my last putt. It was
Looks to have chosen
brilliant.
the 7-iron.
7-iron, backed it off way bunch.
He's found the surface. Good chance here.
Nice
Lining
putt.
up the birdie putt here.
Move right there. Yep, perfect.
And stepping up the standings after that effort. One of the hardest holes on the entire property is the par 4 fourth, Rich. It is a strong, demanding hole right from tee to green.
I love this hole. Just take it out of those bunkers on the right-hand side and hit yourself a nice little baby draw. And from there, you have probably one of the coolest green complexes, I think, on the golf course. Really difficult to make birdie, and actually you're pretty happy making par. But I'm telling you what, sit there and enjoy the beauty of this hole. It's a doozy.
Well, every week there's a certain bunch of players that everyone keeps an eye on. This one seems to be exactly in that company. One of the strong favourites to win, don't you think, Rich?
Luke, absolutely. Week in and week out, this player has consistently performed at the highest level. I got to believe he's a lot of people's favorites to win this tournament.
5 feet coming up to the cup.
Looking for another birdie here.
And as we check the standings, our leader has a one-stroke advantage. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course. Keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This is a difficult driving hole. Big, deep bunkers left and right that must be avoided. From there, the second shot plays a touch downhill green that tilts pretty good from left to right and back to front. It's a strong par 4.
Well, this one's right at the pin. Oh, just snuck over the edge there. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Oh, what about this start? And that will move him to 6 under par. As we head to the next, our leader is ahead by 2. Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 6th, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
That's tidy. Rich, we know these days with the PGA Tour, the wraparound schedule, the tour begins in the fall, but really it's felt at the start of any new year that every time you come to Torrey Pines, the big stars come out to play. It feels like the authentic start to the season.
It certainly does that, and I think that the big-name players, the accomplished players, love coming here to Torrey Pines because it's going to give them a gauge of exactly where their game is at and what they need to work on. Because you can't go around either the North or the South course and geek it around. You have to be on your game. You have to drive the ball well. Your iron play has to be spot on, and your short game better be sharp, because if not, you're going to shoot a million. Both of these golf courses very challenging, but they're fair, and I think that's what the players love about it. If you're in a good zone mentally and everything is going well physically, you can produce a 64 or 65. But if you're hitting it poorly and you're not thinking squarely, I'm telling you what, 77s and 78s come into the equation real quick.
And here we are with the third shot. Oh, that's a nice looking roll. Putting for birdie. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And with that, he moves to 7 under. Over to 7 here at Torrey Pines South, Rich. A great par 4 that requires good positioning off the tee as well.
Lovely tee shot here. Just take it out those bunkers on the left-hand side and hit yourself a little baby fade. From there, you've got a green that sits above you slightly and also chases away from you just a little bit, believe it or not. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par is a great score.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby. Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
Oh, how good was that?
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And that will take him to 8 under. And as we check the standings, our leader is currently ahead by 4. The 8th at Torrey Pines South is an uphill par 3. It can be a hole in one hole, or it can be an absolute brute to even find the green, depending on where that hole location is.
This green is not deep. It's wide. It's got a lot of movement from east to west, just not a lot of room north to south. You find the right section of this green, you could find yourself a nice little deuce.
I don't know what a
Going with the 7.
nice little deuce
Yeah,
is.
tidy looking shot, that one.
Yeah, good job. This wind is getting up out here.
6 feet remaining to the cup.
Straight putt.
Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. He's leading by 5 shots as we head to the next hole. The par 5 ninth is a monster over 600 yards, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
I think the challenging part about it, Luke, is it's just straight away. You have to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and a straight third shot to find the green in 3. It really is just that simple and straightforward. The green does have 2 tiers on it, but for the most part, Luke, it's an inviting third shot.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
That's his preferred ball flight. There's the draw. Ooh, staying aggressive. Going for the green. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Always like the aggressive play, going forward in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
This putt's long, fellas, and it's got to be at least 31 feet.
So close.
Backing it off. Killed me on that one.
Found the green side bunker. Looking for an up and down here. Is it? Oh, that is a touch of class from the sand. Okay, time to return to the action. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
A really good look at birdie.
And that's 8 birdies today. There's no
Can't
doubt
blame
about
me
it, Rich.
for going
This
for
is
the
an
eagle.
outstanding position to be in.
I got to say, every facet of this player's game was in great shape today. Lots of golf yet to be played. Looking forward to watching it.
Oh, well done. And let's catch up now with Roseng.
I don't think I've been in a bunker once yet.
Okay, out of the sand and is looking pretty good.
Oh, what about the outcome of this one? It's looking pretty sweet.
Where are you on the
Let's return
leaderboard,
to
lady?
live play now. Well, she was a popular star in the amateur ranks, a college star as well, but she's quickly become a star in the women's game, hasn't she? Roseng continues to shine out here on tour.
Making the transition from great amateur player to winning on the LPGA Tour, it's not. She makes it look seamless, which is absolutely not the case. And very few in the game are actually able to do that. And I think if you look in the history of it, only the greats are able to make that transition from amateur game to professional game and not be bothered by it at all. And she looks to be one of those players. I'm looking forward to seeing how her career progresses. She's going to be one of the greats.
This one is chewing fiber.
Oh, almost went in. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And he holds another one, and he's building quite a sizable lead here. There aren't too many easy holes here at Torrey Pines South, but the course certainly gets tougher as we head to the par 3 11th.
Oh, this is just a mean little par 3, isn't it? Not a big target up there green-wise. You got deep bunkers right and left. You got a 2-tier green. It's a fun, good-looking par 3. That's really hard.
Got to admire that talent. Just green after green in regulation.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Putting for birdie here. Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays. Now, 8 shots in front. We'll talk about strong, long, and difficult. Let's stand on the 12 here. And is there a harder par 4 on the entire property?
There is not. I mean, this is just usually right back into the teeth of the breeze. Not wind, just a little breeze. Enough to make it about 30 yards longer. You got some bunkers left and right that you got to deal with, but from there, you got a green that sits above the fairway just enough to make that second shot just a little bit longer. This is a brute, an absolute brute.
Should find the green. That's just inside the range. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. All right, Rich. The par 5 13th, so much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
It's a very interesting hole. You know, miss those bunkers, put yourself in the fairway, but you've got this ravine that you have to hit over. It's a grass ravine, thankfully, so if you miss the fairway, you can lay up there. But going for this green, if you come up a little shy, you could find one of these 4 or 5 bunkers, both left and right, and then you've got a nearly impossible up and down from there. And again, a green that's got a section on the left and a section on the right. Very rarely did they put the pin in the middle. But boy, I'd tell you what, this is a really good, fun par 5 that you can make anywhere from 3 to 7.
And it drops.
That was sensational, Luke.
Somebody learned how to chip.
Great feel, great judge, great speed. Yeah, I like this.
leading by a potentially insurmountable 11 strokes after that one. Not sure why I said potentially. That really puts the leader way out ahead of the rest of the pack, and it's only the first round. Over to 14 we go, a par 4.
And a really good par 4 once again. Dogleg from right to left. Those bunkers on the left, you don't want any part of them. And from there, the difficulty is judging the distance with your second shot. This is an infinite edge look from the fairway. So when it pins in the back section of this green, it's nearly impossible to judge the distance. This is a wonderful, wonderful design.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. This putt is about 19 feet in distance. John, what's the line on this putt?
This putt's going to go up the hill, move to the right.
Oh, he's put a pure stroke on that one. Looks to have some good speed about it too.
Yahtzee!
Leading by a phenomenal 12 strokes after that one. Well, our leader has already bolted, currently way out in front of the pack. 15 works slightly back.
Am I not supposed to be able to birdie every hole?
Plenty of focus.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny, tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Looks to be going with the 6 iron. Yeah, that was a safe play. Trying to get to 17 under the card with this putt.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Fair effort that. Good birdie.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And he's maintained top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. Well, that really puts our leader way out in front of the pack now, and it's only the first round. Going with the 5 iron here. That was a top effort, that one. So close to going down. Let's take a look at Roseng, shall we? Oh, this looks brilliant. Now this putt to get to 18 under par. And he's down there. You got to read?
Oh.
You gotta love a downhill left-righter.
That's disappointing. Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet. After that, now 17 under for the tournament. That really puts the leader way out ahead of the rest of the pack. And it's only the first round. The penultimate hole at Torrey Pines South is not a long par 4, but the danger lurks everywhere.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front, mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Should find the green here. A look here to get to 18 under the card with this putt. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
Well, he's got a real outside chance here, 29 feet.
Looking good. All right, getting better.
And he's made it. What a putt.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
Currently at minus 18 for the tournament. Well, our leader has already bolted. Currently way out in front of the pack.
What a gargantuan tee shot.
He's setting up for his second shot.
This is bold. Going for it in two.
Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
And his round has come to an end with a magnificent
Golf,
eagle.
Mike.
He'll be delighted with that day's work.
Eagles a par 4. 1, 2, 3 eagles. 1 par, the rest birdies.
Well, that's a lovely way to finish the opening round. Out in front, the leader. Sounds great.
Not bad whatsoever, but still just the opening day. Lots of golf left to play. However, it does give you a little boost of confidence going forward, knowing that right now you're at the top of your form, your game is good, and you're in a good space.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company. day, folks. It's time to get ready for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. We're back in beautiful La Jolla, California for the second round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open. Hi, I'm Luke Elvey. Delightful to have your company once again. Rich, this player's been having a lovely time. The leader, showing all the shots, making the plays. Expecting that to be the case today?
Well, that's what you expect him to do. But listen, we're playing golf, and golf is about as predictable as the weather. I mean, you got a 50-50 chance of getting it right most days. So this player's got to keep their nose out in front and keep doing what they're doing, because if they even remotely slow down and think about what they've accomplished, it's all over.
Skip, it was a big skip. Hang on, that's a pretty handy outcome. Oh, Rich.
I don't know if you guys just seen that amazing fucking shot.
To go, fist pumps all around.
Perfect distance, perfectly judged, and look at that, straight in the hole.
Okay, after that hole, now at 22 under for the event. And over to the second we go, and it's a par 4. Well, there's no doubt this player is standing on the tee sky high after making the eagle at the last. Wow, what a shot. Not bad. Now to Roseng. Oh, I don't mind the look of this one. In fact, this is looking fantastic. And back to the course with the live action. Second shot on the second. This would be a great up and down. How close was that to going down? If he makes this, he'll save his par. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt's going to break to the right.
Good putt, well hold. Currently now 22 under the card. Here we are at the third hole, the par 3.
I like it when they move this tee box up and it's only a wedge, because when they make it a 5-iron or more, this thing gets really difficult. Firm green, actually tilts away from you towards the ocean. This is a really difficult green to find.
For the 6-iron. Good shot there. This putt coming up is for birdie. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one, guys, he's got around 9 feet.
What a putt that was. And after that, sitting now 23 under for the tournament. Let's go to the fourth. It's a par 4.
Very picturesque, this fourth hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance of knocking it on this green in two. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
This shot is about 140 yards out. How close was that to going in? This one's for birdie. That's a fast start if I've ever seen one, Rich.
Setting the tone early in this round.
Let's go to hole number 5, and it's a par 4.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back toward you from back to front. It's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
Ah, absolutely flushed.
All right, clubbing up.
Oh, that just brushed past the hole. Here's Roseg. Let's get back to it, shall we? Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
Sitting at 25 under as we head to the next.
Should be. You guys should have been seeing some of these shots I've been making. Like, pow, golfing.
Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
We don't
Nice
play,
reprieve in this
say.
par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in two. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
Let's see where we hit it.
Oh, seems to have got a big piece of that one. Striped. Setting up here, coming off a run of birdies.
Always a good way to start. Let's see where they go from here.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line. There's about 14 feet to the hole. He's aiming for his 3rd straight birdie. And he's down there. You got a read?
This is going to turn ever so slightly to the right.
It's on a good line. That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
Well, there's some real momentum with this player coming off an eagle at the last.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the barranca and the canyons come into play.
Standing over his second shot.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
Fantastic approach, right at it. Whereas Zhang is having a word with her caddy after that shot. Not sure if it's related or not, but the rivalry seems to be heating up here.
Nice one. Fourth birdie of the day. He's currently in first place. The 8th hole is a par 3.
This green is not deep. It's wide. It's got a lot of movement from east to west, just not a lot of room north to south. You find the right section of this green, you could find yourself a nice little deuce.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Let's take a look at Rosang, shall we? Oh, that's a ripper.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
Luke, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when you put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Look at that. Focus solely on the green. This is a bold play. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
A tricky little slider here. Downhill, moving to the left.
And just with 9 holes remaining, Rich, what do you think here is going to happen for this player?
Look, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
That makes its way to the first cut.
Birdied this hole yesterday, but totally different circumstances today.
That is a high-quality shot. Got a lot of that one.
That was really well done from there.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Okay, let's get back to the action. This putt is about 8 feet.
This is for birdie.
Gee, that's good play. 6 birdies in a round. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Here we are at the 11th hole, a par 3.
And not a big target either. You got deep bunkers both left and right. You got a shelf up there top left. This is just a strong, difficult, lovely, if you like, par 3.
Going with the hybrid. Gee, I wish I could play like this myself.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
Well, this looks a rather familiar position. I feel this approach is from the same spot as yesterday.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
Wonderful shot. And a birdie opportunity coming up at the 12th. Tapping in for the birdie. He's currently sitting in first place. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
This is one of the most interesting par fives you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Stay on the cut stuff. That's not a bad outcome. I know it's not on the fairway, but it'll do. Lining this one out from fairways. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Lining up the birdie putt here. That will drop, and it will extend the lead. And that'll ensure he remains in first place. On the tee now, the par 4 14th hole.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side into play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
I've paced it out. It's 40 feet.
Four feet to the cup. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Welcome to the par 4 15th hole.
Why are the straightaway par 4s the hardest ones? We have another one right here. It's just straight away with the drive, nothing fancy about it. You find the fairway and you're left with another long iron second shot. You got a front right bunker that should see plenty of action. The one on the left, though, that's a big no-no spot, as this green does tilt pretty good from back to front.
Lining up from around 160 yards. He's going to fade this one.
He's conjured some frozen rope here.
That's an absolute ripper.
What a shot.
And let's catch up now with Rose Zhang. An opportunity for a birdie here. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. Holding steady in first place after that one. Welcome to the 16th hole, the par 3.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult two-putt to say the least.
Opting for the 5-wood. And he's hit that inside the range.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
This putt about 11 feet in distance.
This is to make a deposit in the birdie account.
We're now man on the ground, John
That's what he says to all the guys.
Great read to a day. What's this one doing, mate?
Well, from here, it looks like the putt's going to go uphill, moving right to left.
It's going to go in.
Putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Now at the 17th hole.
You want to avoid the bunkers on the right, but in doing so, you bring the ravine on the left into play, don't you? Second shot, though, plays slightly uphill. There's 2 distinct sections, the left and the right here. A little bit of a spine that bisects this green. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par is a great score.
From about 100 yards.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. This is a fairly lengthy putt here. Oh, this is a good-looking putt. She's hit this very nicely.
Can you get it really close?
Putting for birdie. And he's done it. He's home it, and that means he extends his lead. Currently in first position. The 18th hole is a par 5.
I'd say this is probably one of the, if you talk about risk reward par 5s in the PGA Tour, this has got to be up near the top of the list. You find the fairway, it's just begging you to go for it. You got the water fronting the green, and you have deep bunkers both right and left. But with the history of this hole, you've got to go for it, don't you?
Nicely done. Well, this would be a familiar spot. Rich, it looks like the same one as yesterday.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
Yeah, going for it in 2. Okay. He wants to win.
Oh, that was so close to going in. This now, his 3rd shot. It's just about 3 feet away.
It's a short putt, but it's moving to the left.
His round is coming to a close. That is an impressive birdie. Well, that's some pretty tiny work through 2 rounds, Rich. Has opened up a huge buffer over the field.
I don't think I've seen 2 rounds this complete in my life, Luke. Having such a massive lead, how can they handle it?
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
I think I'm gonna call it there. Gotta be up early. A few hours of golf. Maybe we'll start this next round and just exit here. I'll give it a couple minutes. 8 more minutes for 3 hours. 8 more minutes for 3 hours. Let's go. Let me begin this round. We're stomping the competition. Like, being a pro, I would figure they should be like birding in every hole.
The PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the exciting season-long race for the FedEx Cup. And what a stunning setting we have for the third round of the Farmers Insurance Open right here in La Jolla, California and Torrey Pines. Hi everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us once again. Rich, as this round begins, what are your thoughts on this particular player?
Luke, the only way that this player could ever lose his lead is if he tags you in and you play golf for him today. That is the only chance whatsoever. This guy is dominant and will continue to be dominant, so don't mess him up.
I'll stay right here in the booth.
Please do.
Going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Just 10 feet to the cup here.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
And he's down there. You got a read?
I'm thinking a little left to right here.
Oh, so close to a birdie. Just a short putt remaining here. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost.
It was.
Time to face a par 4 now. That one cannon off the downslope. That one is hunting. Good shot there, Beamer. Now this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits.
Starting it way outside the hole.
Ooh. A birdie putt awaits. Gee, talking about bursting out of the gates.
Trying to make a statement early and often.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
I like it when they move this tee box up and it's only a wedge, because when they make it a 5-iron or more, this thing gets really difficult. Firm green actually tilts away from you towards the ocean. This is a really difficult green to find.
It's a green seeker.
Ooh, just skimmed the hole, that one. What an opportunity to make a birdie. And he holds another one. And he's building quite a sizable lead here.
Gotta love that start right there. Absolutely taking it to the field.
That one's right out of the top drawer.
And he's down there.
Sitting up here from about 160 yards.
This looks to be heading to the green. Well, that'll set up a birdie bid, Rich.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Good look at a birdie here. And down it goes. Let's head to the next.
Game face on early here, Luke.
there. Standing up over this one after a bunch of birdies.
I think it's more like a gaggle of birdies, isn't it, Luke? Gaggle?
Gaggle of birdies? A bonanza.
Bonanza of birdies.
Yeah, all right, beauty.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
Seems to have been pretty confident so far, perhaps even a bit smug. But after what this player has produced, she is looking a little nervous now.
Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
Second shot here on the 6th.
Drawing it in there beautifully.
Well, that one is looking like it's going straight down the pipe.
No, I wish on it.
This would be a good one to make. All right, John, you've been reading them.
Jesus Christ.
Take us through this putt.
This putt's going down the hill and it's breaking left to right.
Missed it.
This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Fantastic start right out of the gate.
Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
Lovely tee shot here. Just take it out those bunkers on the left-hand side and hit yourself a little baby fade. From there, you've got a green that sits above you slightly and also chases away from you just a little bit, believe it or not. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par is a great score.
Par is a great score.
This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. Playing from 110 yards out. Okay, that'll work. 19 feet to the hole. Started this one on a pretty good line. Tracks. You beauty! What a putt! We've arrived now at the par 3/8.
And this green is not deep. It's wide. It's got a lot of movement from east to west, just not a lot of room north to south. You find the right section of this green, you could find yourself a nice little deuce.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Oh, you couldn't just stay where you were?
Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt back up the hill, moving to the right.
That came off the blade pretty nicely. Yes! And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole.
Oh, they actually made it Oh, she's plus 10, not even negative 10.
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Look, it's just a
Oh, my
straight
rivals
par
suck.
5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
Oh, it's carrying a bit too much speed.
Yeah, we'll still
That's
get
a
it.
little untidy. This is his second shot. He's got his eyes set on the putting surface. An aggressive play here. That's some good golf right there. This is a big swing of this one. This one's for birdie. Oh, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Here we are at the 10th, a par 4.
Fairway tilts significantly from left to right, so you need to hug the left-hand side. From there, uphill second shot to an overhanging lie from left to right. This is a difficult par 4 to get the distance control spot on.
Is this one releasing out too far? That's well executed. This one's heading towards the green. This is one of those great ball striking displays. Fairways and greens. A pleasure to watch.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. On the tee of the par 3 11.
You would think the professionals would be golfing like I am.
Looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
Well, that's the perfect shape. Just controlling a fade. And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot. Some work to do, however. This putt from around 18 feet. And he's down there. You got a read?
You know, to my eye, it's looking a little left to right.
Oh, nice putt to make for a birdie. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
This 12th hole is probably one of the toughest tee shots players will face out here. They know they have to hit a good tee shot, a long tee shot, to have any chance or hope of making birdie here. You miss it a little bit out to the right. The rough over there is horrific. If you do find the fairway, though, you got a green that tilts from back right to front left, making the second shot so much more imperative to not get it above the hole. Second shot, leave below the hole at all costs.
always loves the high draw. What an impressive shape. And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. This putt is from 14 feet.
This for a birdie.
Hey, nice looking line. Oh, what a putt. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
It's a very interesting hole. You know, miss those bunkers, put yourself in the fairway, but you've got this ravine that you have to hit over. It's a grass ravine, thankfully, so if you miss the fairway, you can lay up there. But going for this green, if you come up a little shy, you could find one of these 4 or 5 bunkers, both left and right, and then you got a nearly impossible up and down from there. And again, a green that's got a section on the left and a section on the right. Very rarely did it put the pin in the middle. But boy, I'd tell you what, this is a really good, fun par 5 that you can make anywhere from 3 to 7.
This person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Oh, what an eagle. Great putt. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side into play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
Unable to find the green on this one.
Not too sure what happened there. That's a very uncharacteristic mistake.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. And he needs this to save par. We'll like to look good where he's standing on this leaderboard. Here we are on the par 4 15th hole.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny, tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
How about if I walk off with birdie?
This is his second shot. Great shot. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. Geez, making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
A long par 3, especially with multiple tee boxes that can be used. Green is a little bit of boomerang shape, especially back left. That's when things get really tight. And I must say, this is a wonderfully, again, designed par 3 that makes you think an awful lot.
In this wind, what that says to me is he struck that good.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard.
I like it. 2 in a row.
Still in the lead now after that hole. This hole is a long par 4.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front, mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
It looked like it came out of a cannon.
Well, it sure did.
Playing from around 110 yards out. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Drop from the edge of the green. Well, I think that warrants another look.
Yeah, I bet it is. Cause how do you like me now, motherfucker?
Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Here we are on the last, and it's a par 5.
I'd say this is probably one of the, if you talk about risk reward, par 5s in the PGA Tour, this has got to be up near the top of the list. You find the fairway, it's just begging you to go for it. You got the water fronting the green, and you have deep bunkers both right and left. But with the history of this hole, you got to go for it, don't you?
Taking aim from around 240 yards out here.
I thought it was going to hang on, but no.
Feet to the cup. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
A tricky little slider here, downhill, moving to the left.
Yeah, that's a good line, that one. We'll have to look at this one. And makes it. What a bomb. Well, I don't know about you, Rich, but I've been in absolute awe of this player's performance. Has built a huge advantage going into the final round.
It's been a work of art from my point of view, and I got to say, I hope it continues for one more day.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.
Alright, guys. I'm gonna call it there. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Got 4 likes on the golf stream. I was just chilling and relaxing playing golf, guys. I don't want to do all the stressful Warzone, sit around, smack some golf balls, do career band. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. It was fun. Everybody take it easy. Have a good night. I gotta get up early. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.